Marilu Henner, how are you?
I'm good. I love being in Toronto. I love being in Canada anytime. Every time I've worked here, I've had a great time. So, it's kind of cool to... Do you ride your bike with that thing, too?
I don't even own a bike. My doctor won't let me.
Did everybody ask you that?
This is just like a problem. Everyone.
I'm
Madonna
sure.
And now you.
I know. Well, she and I look alike, so yeah.
It's when people come to town, to not promote a show and to promote something that's health-related.
Right.
Usually it means something to them, and that's why they're doing it. It's not just for money. It's there's a reason behind it.
Right.
Why did you feel that you had to come here for
Be
this
involved
reason?
in this?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I have a daily radio show, so I'm, like you. And I love it.
You just don't wear a helmet.
Outfit, yeah. But we did a segment about women and this issue, and I just felt like I never knew about this because this isn't my issue, but that doesn't matter. I talk about all kinds of things. And in fact, I'm not afraid to talk about anything. I had my baby on national television, so I'm one of those people who will talk about anything, especially when other people might be kind of shy about it. And so when I heard that 1 in 3 women is afraid to maybe go out there and exercise or take a family trip or a dance or make love or anything, I just thought, well, somebody's got to talk about this, so it might as well be me, because I'm trying to get people to move and to feel healthy and not to feel isolated and to address certain things that they might be going through.
Do you find that some people are shy about it because it could be associated with an age thing, or does everybody sort of...
Well, you'd be surprised at how many women under 40. I mean, 18 years old, girls have an issue with this, with a sensitive bladder. Some people are just born with a sensitive bladder, or they have, maybe a family history, or, for whatever reason, it's there.
Yeah.
And it's not just an age thing. It's not something that God poofs on you after a certain, birthday. So I just felt like, gosh, if people are feeling this way, someone has to go out there and talk about it.
So obviously, I mean, the cool thing about you talking about it is people can knock down the walls of embarrassment.
Yeah.
So if people are listening to this and they're like, oh my God, that's me.
Right.
I've been uncomfortable. Somebody I've watched on television and love is making me comfortable to talk about it. Well, then what? What can we do?
Okay, well, this is what you do. First of all, Always is a great product because it addresses, girls when they first get their periods, they might try an Always product. Maybe their mom turned them onto it. So it's something that they're used to seeing in their shopping cart. But if you feel at even the slightest bit embarrassed, all you have to do is go to the alwaysdiscreet.com website, and they will send you samples, and you'll see whether or not it's your product. And they have a different range of things. If you have just a little or a lot, I mean, they're kind of hashtag is P happens, So why not?
They're having fun with it. You can too.
Oh sure. And you can have a sense of humor about anything. This is like a natural part of life, so it's not a big deal. And also, I've spoken in front of Congress about hydration. I think that water should be part of the food pyramid. And when I heard that women are afraid to drink water because they might have a little problem with this, it's like, come on, let's move, let's drink water, let's jump rope if we have to.
Absolutely, and you know what? Not talking about it only, the only thing you can say about that...
Stigmatizes it more.
No, talking about it is okay, because if you don't, then the only thing you can say to those people is, you're in trouble.
Oh, you're funny.
You can use that.
You're in trouble.
I'm totally tuning into the social to see if you use it.
Okay. I'll check out. You're in trouble.
Now, we love you for so many things. What do you get stopped most for? Is it the Celebrity Apprentice? Is it Taxi? What are people remembering you for?
Okay. First it was Taxi.
Yeah.
Then it was health stuff. Then it was, is Burt Reynolds a good kisser? Then it was, is that really Donald Trump's hair? And it is. I saw him in front of a helicopter and it went straight up, so I know that's his real hair. But now it's memory. People talk to me about my memory more than anything else. People want to know about it. They ask me questions. They feel like, it's such an unusual thing and people are fascinated by it. And it's very exciting for me because I love helping people. I'm part of a lot of Alzheimer's research. They've wired me, put me through an MRI, taken 300 measurements of my brain. They've found 9 areas that are 10 times larger than the normal brain. And now I feel totally justified because as a child I used to say, I'm not a know-it-all, I'm a remember-it-all. And it's really true. I would read something and it would just be in my head. So now people ask me about memory more than anything else.
And it's funny, as everyone changes and stuff like that, and memory hits everybody at different... I mean,
know.
It's now a personal thing for me and my family and stuff.
Oh,
so
is it? Is somebody in your family?
Yeah, so it's something you have to deal with, and you don't know until it happens. So
I know. I know, you don't know, and you just can't believe that, that somebody you love might not remember who you are. You know?
I'm thinking my fiance is going to have it soon because like he remembers nothing.
Oh, really? Well, maybe he's just doesn't want to remember.
Fair enough.
For him, it's a choice.
Fair
Congratulations. Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
having a fiance.
Oh, absolutely.
It's great.
To talk quickly about Taxi, if I may.
Sure.
Is
You can
it
ask
a
me anything.
ridiculous question to say, will like a reunion of sorts ever happen again?
Well, we've lost some key members, unfortunately, with Andy Kaufman and Jeff Conaway. But the rest of us get together very often. In fact, Danny DeVito and Judd Hirsch were just in a play recently in Los Angeles, and we all hung out and met there and watched the show. And Tony Danza has a big Broadway opening coming up, so and I'm waiting for a theater on a Broadway project that I'm doing. So, they'll be at my opening, and
Aw.
we're all going to be at Tony's.
That's
So, yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Last question for you.
Sure.
Celebrity Apprentice, I think it's coming back.
Well, it's definitely coming back. I just hope it comes on long enough, does 3 more years, because then they'll do the All-Stars again, and hopefully they'll ask me again, because I want to do it again.
Was there ever any regrets for you doing that? Because a lot of people say that when you do a show like Celebrity Apprentice, it could help your image or it could hurt your image depending on how people treat you.
People worry so much about so many things. No, I think if you're representing yourself, you're not going to be worried about it. I loved it. It really suited my energy. I had a great time with it. He's a blast. I love the smell of business in the morning. I mean, I saw this guy at 6 a.m. or 11:30 at night, and he still
And
had
your
that
cast was
spirit.
awesome around
Oh
you.
my gosh, we had so much fun. Trace Adkins and Penn Jillette and Lisa Rinna and Gary Busey. You don't get wackier
Gary,
than that.
who won as a Celebrity Big Brother recently for...
He won?
He won.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, he won. And
Oh my
I don't know if you
gosh.
go on YouTube, find he was naked the whole time.
The whole time of the win, or
No,
like
the whole
show?
show, like everywhere, he just walk around naked.
He will try anything. I mean, I guess on his planet they don't wear clothes in September.
Yes.
Who knows?
It's fair enough. I interviewed him not too long ago and he talked to me about hobbits and how they exist.
Yeah, I know. We know he's an angel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, his wife is so cool. She's unbelievable. She's a hypnotherapist and she's beautiful, and
Yeah.
it works.
An absolute honor to meet you. I think you're so well spoken.
Oh, thank you so
and
much.
anytime you're back in town, I'd love to talk to you.
Oh
again.
yeah, because we can talk about anything. We can talk about marriage.
That's the cool thing about you. It's just like
ask me
throw it on
anything.
you and away you go.
Yeah, ask me about anything. That's why I
Fantastic.
want women to get help, and that's why I want to inspire them to know that help is